Hello, I'm Dave in Real Live. Hello and welcome to this quite strange little live stream where I'm covering football for a change. Yeah, we will talk about wrestling in the throughout this match, but today I'm covering Burnley FC versus Liverpool. Yeah, I'm a big, massive Liverpool fan. So yeah, this is an extremely important game. So there was no way I was going to miss it, but I also wanted to stream. So thought, why not? Let's do a watch along. So I can see in the chat already that there is other mother Sam, who says I'm good. Thanks, Dave. How are you? Well, I'm fine. Yeah, a bit tired from watching NXT last night. I've not really slept that well, but you know, it is what it is. I'll try and stay up tonight for AEW. As my phone's buzzing. Yeah, getting updates on other football matches so I can keep everybody informed. Like I said, it's not just going to be about football. We'll talk about wrestling as per usual and other stuff what pops up in the chat. Hoping a few more people show up. Talking about AEW, what is anybody looking forward to seeing tonight? I think Shida versus Rebel should be interesting. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking as I read out the team sheets for this game. James Chadwick, shout out to you, my friend. I know you're watching this game. What did you think of Villa beating Tottenham? Tottenham is crap, aren't they? No wonder Harry Kane wants to leave. I hope Anadors is not hearing this, by the way. High Flyers, shout out to you, my friend. You've arrived. Yeah, cool. Yes, first time we're doing a football watch along, so bear with me. I'm not good at this. I have got everything kind of set up. I am going to read the team sheets out for anybody who wants to know the info. Arsenal are winning 1-0, by the way, in an earlier kick-off. Been some quite shocks. Everton have won. And Newcastle are winning Sheffield United as well. So Everton beat Wolves 1-0. Actually, Newcastle have beaten Sheffield United 1-0. Tottenham have been beaten 2-1 by Aston Villa. Arsenal are 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. But as I'm streaming, there will be purely on Burnley Liverpool. And we'll keep an eye on the West Brom West Ham match, and there's a couple of European games which we'll keep an eye on. Monaco versus Paris Saint-Germain, and there's Atalanta versus Juventus, so we'll keep an eye on them. Up the Villa, says James Chadwick. I've got a little Villa fan in me deep down. Not my number one side, but I love what they're all about. Yeah, with the Beatles flipping 7-3, I think, earlier this season, or 7-2. Which, yeah, it's a good team. Be nice to see him with Grealish for full season. Shame he's been out injured. Team news for the West Ham games coming up on the TV screen if you're watching on Sky Sports. But we've got it to Liverpool to line up. The line-up for Burnley. Will Norris is in goal. Then you got Loughton, Tarkinski. Excuse me for pronouncing names. I am terrible. You got Ben Mee, Charlie Taylor. Then in midfield it's Josh Brownwell, Westwood, Cork, McNeil. Up front, Gun Jonsson or Gudmundsson. whichever way you say it, and Chris Wood. For Liverpool, their lineup is Alisson Becker in goal, Andy Robinson, Reece Williams, Nat Phillips, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gini Wijnaldum, Firmino, and Thiago in midfield. Up front, Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, and Mohamed Salah. Interesting that it's kind of we're after the 3 points today, but Mo Salah's after the top goal scorer, and with Harry Kane not scoring today, and they're both level on goals, it's a good chance that Mo Salah can take a little bit of a lead going into the last game of the season. So a lot of important stuff in this game. Really important for Liverpool to win. Losing could be disastrous. James Chadwick, come on Burnley. Come on mate. You couldn't even beat Fulham. Fulham. Lol. Even with your wonder goal. Even with Cavani's wonder goal, you couldn't beat Fulham. Couldn't beat us. As a young player myself, I love Grealish. He's good. Yeah. yes, we all love fucking Klopp. Jurgen Klopp is the best manager we've had in a long time. I've got nothing but respect for that dude. He makes me laugh whenever he's interviewed. He's just so raw. He is right character, to be fair. Yeah, he fits Liverpool Football Club. As soon as we saw him come to Anfield, I think it was a pre-season friendly, and yeah, his love for Liverpool even then, you're just like, he's the manager, he's going to be ours, he's coming to Liverpool for sure. We're just, Sky Sports are just looking at Will Norris, and he's making his debut for Burnley today. That's a big game to be making your debut. Dave, shh. Forget that you're a Man United fan as well. High flyer. Oh, I'm going to get attacked if we lose today, aren't I? It's like all the Manx are just coming at me. Oh, it's good. It's all good fun. That comeback will bite you when Burnley embarrasses you. Fun fact, they're in front of a crowd. So basically the advantage is Burnley today. Yeah, we won't get that advantage until Sunday against Crystal Palace. But yeah, Burnley have got home fans. So kind of a bit more pressure on us. We need the win to get Champions League. Our season hinges on this game, basically. So yeah, that's why I'm streaming it, because it is massively important. Fail, and that's it, season done. My mum didn't even like football, and she loves Klopp. He's a likeable guy though, isn't he? I think it was his first year ever been at Liverpool. I think it was like a Monday night game or something like that, and they interviewed him at the end, and he basically swore he didn't realise that it was live. He was like, "Oh, for fuck's no, fuck," and they were like, "You know you're live. What? You can't edit that out?" Because he's so used to being in Germany and that way to edit everything. He just didn't realise that he were live. Yeah, so yeah, that's Klopp for you these days, isn't he? Yeah, like I said, this is an important game. Like I said, we'll still talk about wrestling, so still firing wrestling stuff, because we can still talk about that. News about like Austin, he might not be able to make this stream. He did put on Twitter that he's helping his sister out. I mean, he might show up later on, but yeah, it's a shame. I'm hoping this invites a few new faces. Like I say, it's first time doing football watch along, so we'll try and have fun with it. Anybody, what matches tonight in AEW are you looking forward to? What did you think of Bronson Reed becoming a North American champion? Yeah, there's fiery stuff in, and yeah. So Liverpool are 5th in the table right now. We're on 63 points, 3 points behind Leicester. We've got 1 goal difference, so we need to be banging goals in today for sure. We're just seeing the hero of the last game, Alisson, with that magnificent header. Nat Phillips has been pretty decent since coming into the defence. Been quite impressed with him. Just so need Van Dijk back. I think that's because without saying, to be fair. Alright, so I know we've got Man United fans in the chat. What's your predictions? What are you guys thinking? Be kind. James says, Dave, are you thinking about doing Euro games? It's a possibility. I think this, to be quite honest, might be a thing in the future. I mean, definitely looking to probably do Champions League and stuff like that next season when I'm not working. It all really boils down to whether I'm working or I'm available. But yeah, definitely if it's a Monday or if it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, sorry, definitely. If I'm not working, I'll do a live stream and we'll do football. Can't see why I can't. Euros, this depends. I mean, it might not be England, but I might cover some of the other matches. Just depends if I'm working or not, really. But yeah, quite possibly. Anyone else watch? Fogdad. Yeah, I have seen them before. Yeah, they're quite good. Yeah, quite interesting. The Bolton fans, aren't they? Yeah, I saw them going round the stadiums and stuff like that. Yeah, quite good pair. It does this like little beer review in the pub before they go to a game. Yeah, Fogden and Fogdad. Yeah, just spit my words out. Now they're just going through teams, which I went through earlier on. Chris Wood. So they're going 4-3-3, pretty much like Liverpool. James Chadwick says 4-0 to Liverpool. I wish. I'll take that now. 3-1 to Liverpool. Dylan McClure. I hope I've not murdered your last name. McClure. Liverpool will win 4-0, Dave. Shout out to you, Dylan. Nice to see you in the chat. I mean, I just noticed you've following me on Twitter earlier on probably a couple of hours ago, to be honest. But yeah, great to see you in this chat, mate. First time I'm doing a watch along for Liverpool, so please bear with me. I will try my best. Yeah, normally do wrestling and stuff like that, so yeah, this is my first hand at doing a watch along for a show called Real Sport. I know, but we're here and we're live doing this little watch along. Big day for Liverpool, as you all should know. Just like really fighting for that 4th spot in the Premier League. Lose this, season over. Win this, and it's all to play for on Sunday. Big implications. Mo Salah going for the top goal scorer. With Harry Kane not scoring today, he could get a bit of an advantage. Hoping that this guy in goal can do some bits and save us again. Alisson, that goal, that header. Oh, it's just world class. Making my hell in a cell pre-booking video thumbnail whilst watching, so might not be as active. Fair enough. high flyer. You hear? My phone's just told me that the West Brom and West Ham match has just kicked off. As the players on the pitch right now have just taken the knee to kick racism out of football and every other aspects of life. We don't do racism. Even though I'm a Man United guy, I still respect the hell out of Liverpool. A lot of my, echo that. I do have banter with lots of Man United fans. I know probably more Man United fans, which is sad being in Yorkshire because I'd expect to know more Leeds United fans, but sadly, no. I know more Man United fans than Leeds fans, and I've got a good close net of Liverpool supporters who I know and I communicate with on a regular basis. Game's kicked off, by the way, and Liverpool's just won it back. The Burnley are playing in the claret and white as they normally do. Liverpool are in their third away kit, which is the black with the red stripe going underneath their armpits. So they're just at the back now with Reece Williams. Oh, that was a terrible pass early on. Burnley have got the ball. No room for racism, exactly. High flyer. James says, but Arsenal and Man City fans can get fucked. More Chelsea. I can't stand Chelsea. There's one bloke at my work who's a big, massive Chelsea fan, and he's a bit of a dick. So, well, he can be. I mean, he's alright. He's one of my bosses as well, so he's a bit big-headed. Oh, so Salah's going in. Oh, good tackle. I think that's me what's just took the ball off him. But first, nearly a good opening there for Liverpool. Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco have just kicked off. High Flyer says, I'm the worst football fan because I love every club. There's nothing wrong with that. If you just love football, it's great because you don't really pin all your hopes on just that one team. I mean, I like Barnsley Football Club. It's a shame I watched that game yesterday, and well, not yesterday. I think it was Monday. Unfortunately, they didn't win. They lost 1-0. Pretty much a shame. I did think they played pretty well. Would love to see Barnsley in the Premier League, if I'm being all honest. But I think it'll be the winner of the Burnley Brentford will probably go into the Premier League. Half chances already for Liverpool. Mane, he needs a goal desperately. I literally think that he's. I've got West Brom, West Ham on 2, and the Arseholes game. Yeah, it was a Nicolas Pepe goal, wasn't it, for Arsenal? Yeah, still no score in the West Brom game. All the Wests. So Andy Robinson's just got it to back. Oh, not a good ball in though, and Burnley managed to clear it. Burnley will definitely play the high pressing game and try and frustrate Liverpool. Trent Alexander's got the ball right now. Salah's running that wing to try and retrieve it. Knocked up by the Burnley defence. Burnley versus Leeds next season would be. Barnsley versus. I thought I said Burnley for some reason. Barnsley versus Leeds next season would be Class 2. Yeah, I wish Sheffield United could have stayed up. Can you imagine having Sheffield United as well? My pillar's just fallen off my chair, so that's what I was trying to look for then. It's like, if I lean back now, my back's going to be cold. We're 4 minutes in. Liverpool's had the clear chances so far. Nice bit of defending though. like I said, Burnley are just out to frustrate more than anything. Clearance there by, I think, Reece Williams. But we're pinned in our half at the minute. I guess there's just us three talking. Yeah, looks like it, buddy. Crystal Palace have just equalised through Christian Benteke. So it's 1-1 at the minute in the Arsenal game. So that's interesting. I didn't expect a load of people in this stream, to be honest, James. It's a bit of a niche one. As a figure, I think, has just fallen off in the background. Yeah, and I just like sound effect at the back of my room where a figure's just took a nose dive off of my display. Dave, as a Yorkshireman, you will know, but wouldn't Dewsbury Wakefield be the derby we all need? No teams in either, though. No teams in there either. Dewsbury. Dewsbury were meant to go up a couple of years ago, weren't they? But the stadium wasn't big enough. Yeah, I still think that the Wakefield Castleford rivalry is still one of the biggest. And definitely Castleford versus Leeds is still classed. But yeah, Dewsbury would be awesome. My Fires also says my mum is Wakefield and my dad is Dewsbury. Oh god, the conflict. Good header by Benteke. Was it a really good goal? Yeah, that's the only update so far. We're just over 6 minutes into this one. I think both teams are just struggling to find the feet. I think, did Liverpool lose the first game against Burnley? I forget now. So many matches in such a short space of time. But we need the 3 points today. Definitely. Thiago's been one of our better players this season. But we have missed Endo. Dave, brand new AEW series figures have just come out today. Yes, I've seen them. I'm impressed with the Hikaru Shida figure. Yeah, I do think it's amazing. I do like the Penta one as well. I think that one's really cool. The Chris Jericho one, I'm not too bothered about that. I think if you've got Series 1 or the Series 2 one of that, you're cool. Okay, we've got, according to Sean Ross Sapp, Alexander Wolf has been released. Oh, is that why he's lost on NXT last night? Don't think his character was doing much as part of Imperium. Shout out to Chad. How are you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. A bit of a different stream, I know, to normal, but still talk about wrestling. Still open house for that. But yeah, main concern is like football for today. But keep the wrestling stuff coming into the chat because I'm open to talk. Oh, jeez. Burnley have just opened us up. Oh, Reece didn't even know what were happening then. It just basically bounced off his head over. But Burnley are looking dangerous, which scares the living crap out of me. Dave, when John Cena eventually breaks Ric Flair's record for the most titles, which title do you think he should go for, Universal or WWE? Right. What match would you rather have? If Bobby Lashley is still champion, do you want John Cena, Bobby, or do you want John Cena versus Roman Reigns? I mean, we have had that match before, and it was okay. It was pretty cool. But Burnley have come close again. But Alisson got down pretty damn low to get that ball. Yeah, but I'd fancy more John Cena, Roman Reigns, to be honest. But John Cena said in an interview that he's going to come back pretty much as he left. if the storyline means that. So, would he come back as a heel? Would anybody would like to see the heel John Cena instead of the babyface? I mean, we've seen a lot of the babyface John Cena, but tell me in the chat, would you like a proper heel turn for John Cena? Chad says, I'm good. Next Saturday, going to the IWC wrestling event, and Josh Alexander title is on the line against Spencer Slade. Hopefully, Josh Alexander keeps his title. He will, pretty much. I don't know what connection the Impact has with IWC. I can't see them letting. I can't see Impact letting their stars take one of their titles. So yeah, I think Josh will retain in that match. Heel John Cena would be fire. Yeah, I think it would. I think an heel turn is what's needed for him and his character. I mean, he's played heels in movies, so why can't he do it in wrestling? I mean, we've seen him countless times as the bad guy. So, yeah, I can see that being a thing. And he said that he would keep to the narrative what was set before he left, which he got attacked by the Fiend in the Funhouse. So we know the Fiend changes people. So there you go. He should be heel. I'd like to see him break Roman Reigns. Yes, Cena ain't deal the Reigns, to be honest, but John will have the 17th world title win to cling onto as a storyline. Yeah. What use the storyline that is almost going to break it, but doesn't quite straight away. James is like asking where Sam is. She's probably just realised that he's not just talking about wrestling, he's doing that football. Or she's just lurking in the background, which is cool. 12 minutes. Burnley have looked the better team so far, which I'm not too happy about. We need to start stamping our authority on this game quickly. I thought after the first couple of minutes we were on top, but Burnley have just started to pile the pressure on. But we have got Bobby passing it through to Mane. We've got the overlap to Robinson. Good cross in. Nearly connected with Mane's head, but good clearance by Burnley nonetheless. Thiago to Fabinho. Oh no, it's Thiago now crossing it in. Took a deflection. They've headed it away. Taylor just bats it off of Trent Alexander-Arnold. DRN will be amazing this weekend. That watching live. Is it Double or Nothing this weekend? Oh crap, I'm working, I'm on nights. Yeah, let me know, is it definitely this weekend, Double or Nothing? Because it's the Britt Baker fight. It should be main event, by the way. Fun fact about Shida. I did this reface video. Is it next weekend? Oh, cool. Next weekend, not this weekend. I'm not working, I can watch it. That's awesome, James. Thank you for that. But yeah, as I was saying, fun fact about I'll just read this quickly from Aidan Garrett. Shout out to you, Aidan. Hi guys, just want to drop in to say hi to all of you guys in the chat. Can't stick around. Cool. Thanks for dropping by, Hayden. Nice to see you, my friend. Awesome that you stopped by to say hi. It's next weekend, May the 30th. Cool. Oh snap, James, you is right. Oh, no, you're not done. I didn't know. I didn't even see dates, to be honest. I didn't even know when it was coming up. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, I did like this reface video thing of Sheeda singing a song, and got a retweet from Sheeda. She also liked it, and it snowballed from there. The actual video on Twitter has had over 5,000 views, and I got 300 and some bloody likes and 31 retweets. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, just by having a little bit of fun. Ooh, Bobby nearly had a clear chance there. Good bit of defending by Burnley putting the pressure on him. Yeah, there's half a chance for Liverpool. Yeah, so just got somebody else following me on Twitter. That's what my phone buzzed for. Yeah, Bobby half chance. He's actually gone under the Burnley player, so the Burnley players just put him off. So it is a goal kick. Oh shit, that's awesome. Yeah, it really is. I couldn't believe it. She literally retweeted it straight away, and it snowballed from there. It just like people like liking it, unbelievably. Like what? Yeah, but Japanese stars, they love like karaoke and stuff like that. They love pop culture, so I'm kind of, when you think about it, weren't that surprised, but yeah, still pretty damn awesome, isn't it? Uh, well, that's great to hear, Dave, about that tweet. Dave, Tazzy's new wife is Tasha Steele. Is he crushing on her now? That's cool. I like Tasha Steele's. Ever right? Hi everybody. Been busy today. My mum's surgery is Friday, so I am going to Alabama tomorrow. Stay through Saturday. May not be in Daisy's chat Friday. Yeah, shout out to you, Ever. Yeah, hope surgery goes well for your mum. And yeah, understandably, you've got to go and do family things. You've got to be there for your mum, definitely. So yeah, you will be missed. But we'll have you in as hearts as well as your mother. So it's cool that you've come to say hello today. We've got a goal in the Atalanta Juventus match. And yeah, and Juve have taken a 1-goal lead. I believe that is in the cup game. The most ever I've got was 15 likes. I think I got over 100 before. Liverpool lost on the last day of the season, I think, to Stoke. We got absolutely battered, and I've written a tweet just like basically slagging them off, and basically my Twitter just blew up. So yeah, it's nice when it happens, but yeah, I was proper impressed, but my phone just wouldn't stop buzzing. Yeah, echo that statement right there by James Chadwick. I really hope everything goes well on Friday for your mum. Hi Flyer, gonna start a new account, probably on IG. I'm going to be making custom YouTube thumbnails for wrestling specific YouTubers. Can't wait to start up. Cool. You know, I might call on you to do me some thumbnails. So, yeah. I mean, I've got a set design for the news ones, but it's the other ones which I think this one for this particular live stream's worked out really well. I love it. God bless your mother, Heather. Hayden says you will be missed in Daisy's chat. Oh yeah, Gerard's final match. Haha, I remember that game 6-1 as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, It was horrible. It wasn't the greatest result. I think we paired with him the next season as well straight away. So we played. It was the last game of the season. Then we played him again in the first game of the season. And yes, it was at a time before Jurgen Klopp. I think fans were pretty pissed off with the events of the season. So everybody was venting. So I put out a tweet, literally blew up because of that fact. So we knew that things needed to change back then, and even though we've had a pretty bad season this time round, I'm still very hopeful for next season with Van Dijk being back. 20 minutes, probably lucky to still be 0-0. In all fairness, Burnley have been the better team for the majority of this game. We've got a goal in the Monaco Paris Saint-Germain match, and Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead. And it was scored by Icardi. So that's all kicking off in the other games apart from this one. I'll happily help you out too, Dave. Cool. If I need it, hopefully I don't, but if I do, I'll certainly call on you, my friend. The in behind. Robbo has got hold of the ball right now. Not many options, so they're passing it back a little bit. Ooh, they're struggling under pressure. Burnley have won it back off of Fabinho. Bit clumsy there by Robbo's, just totally took him out of the man. The fans are unhappy, they're booing. I think it is his first challenge though, so he's not going to get carded. But I do think the referee will be taking note on this, and next challenge in will probably be a yellow for Robbo. Dave, would you say is your best ever manager? I'd say Gerard Houllier. Klopp for winning the league. Our best ever manager. I was fortunate to be around under Kenny Dalglish, in all fairness. So it's Kenny, then Klopp, Gerard Houllier. I think Souness has got to be last. No. Brendan Rodgers is the last one. Even Roy Hodgson. Them two are just poor. But Brendan Rodgers his whole team was Luis Suarez. Without him, we had no club. We had no team. So he pretty much rid on that crest of that wave. As soon as Suarez left, we were left with like Balotelli. It's just bad signings what we made afterwards. Do you have any other passions from wrestling and football? Massive movie fan. I fly an absolute massive movie fan. In fact, if I ever did a second channel, it would be purely based on movies. I really want to do movie watch alongs, like a Nightmare on Elm Street, like Stay Awake challenge watch along, where we watch all the Nightmare on Elm Street films together and try and stay awake. I would love to do stuff like that. So yeah, movies, massively passionate about movies. Thank you so much, Hayden. Thank you so much, Ever. Shout out to you. You're welcome from all of us. Big part of our community. Well, like I say, I very much appreciate your support with this channel and everything that I'm doing. So if I can spread that love back, it's not a problem. And snooker, pool and cricket. James just loves all the sports. Mario Balotelli is he's definitely a prick. Just cared too much about his image. He was more in the hairdressers than he was in the penalty box. Yeah, but it proper sucks. And I just couldn't back him. He never looked interested. Just at a time when we needed a proper striker, and we ended up with him. It was, that were a pretty bad season. To lose Suarez the way we did to Barcelona were pretty bad. You hate golf. Oh, right, so you're just saying not every sport then. What is golf? A guy hitting a smallest ball ever with a stick, trying to get into an even smaller hole, which is like a mile away. What kind of sport is that? Oh, Burnley have just had a chance, and Wood has missed it. I'm totally scared right now. We need to start picking up because Burnley are going to score eventually. West Brom have taken the lead in their game against West Ham. So it's West Brom 1, West Ham 0. Great sports to follow James Chadwick. That was close. Burnley being a goal up, yeah. This is squeaky bum time for sure. We need to start putting us foot down on this game, because if stuff like that it's gonna end us. This is why we need proper defenders in that. Well, leaders, because we really struggled in that department, to be fair. I love F1 too. Ever right? Did anyone hear how Cornette said that the WWE set the business back 50 years with a zombie match? Yeah, he has been pretty vocal on a lot of things as Cornette, which is it's just his deal, isn't it? His comments set wrestling back 60 years. He's my phone is totally buzzing, by the way. Atalanta have equalised against Juventus. That game looks like it's pretty interesting. Liverpool putting pressure on the back four of Burnley. Yeah, Cornet is a twat. He's not good, is he? But he lived his life on controversy, doesn't he? Yeah, he's always been that way. He's famous for being the heel manager. So yeah, he's just living up to that. I find him funny. I don't really take his comments that serious. I mean, it was like Jericho when he said, the zombie thing was taking wrestling back 30 years on his Twitter post. And then you've got Abaddon, who's a zombie, on their roster. And they have a guy teleporting around stadiums, or changing his clothes when he's baptised in water. I mean, ooh, close chance by Thiago, but it's jagged it wide of the far post. Oh, the closest chance yet for Liverpool. Lovely ball in by Mo Salah. Probably was looking for the return, to be fair, but Thiago took it first time and hit it wide. But it's close. Closest Liverpool have come so far to taking the lead. Really sorry to do this, guys, but it has been really fun, refreshing doing this live tonight. Great chatting away, but bye for now. No worries, iFlyer. If you can pop back a bit later, please do. We're around until the end of this game, so yeah, no worries, buddy. I'm sure you're a busy dude. Oh, Mo Salah, who skied it? Mo Salah's just hit it over. It's 2 chances for Liverpool in the space of minutes. Salah, he's this guy that's putting way too much pressure on himself. Klopp's loving it. Klopp's clapping, but we need the ball in the back of the net. Meltzer and Alvarez are AEW fuckboys. Did you see that tweet that Alvarez put out about Bailey and Bianca, that there could be an air versus air match in the future? I might probably. I know that I simp for Bailey. You all know I simp for Bailey. But I quite actually think she'd look kind of hot with really, really short hair or bald. I'd still be interested. I'd still be all over that. That'd still be like, yeah, she still looks hot. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know how much truth is in that. But, yeah, I mean, they're only doing it because Bianca's obviously famous for her dreadlocked hair. And, you know, she used it in that match at WrestleMania Backlash. Chad says James Chadwick Tazzy is going to be jealous of me tomorrow for Impact Wrestling getting a signed photo of Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan from the high spots. Tazzy's favourite peaches. Michael Lister, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? And it's half time in the Atlantic Juventus game. Too much information, Dave. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, they've just whacked it off at Burnley players. It's to safety, so we're going to get a goal kick. I am good, thanks, mate. How are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm fine. Enjoying the football, which, well, trying to enjoy the football. Just need Liverpool to start actually playing. We've had 2 good chances so far. Hello, lurkers. Who's lurking? Let's have a check. Let's see actually how many people are in the chat, or supposedly in the chat. That could be interesting. Let's have a nosy. It's just gone out for a throw-in for Burnley. Oh, look at that. Oh, 5 people. I bet they wouldn't completely shave. No, she forget her name now. She's the AW champion. Sharina Deeb. When she had her hair cut when she was part of the Straight Edge Society, yeah, they left quite a bit of hair. It wasn't completely shaved fully off. I think it's only designed so that she can put more Michael Cole stuff into her hair, isn't it? She's so gonna do that. James Chadwick, mate, how are you? How was your birthday? Yeah, James, let us know. How did your birthday go, buddy? Arsenal, oh god, Arsenal are 2-1 up. The Italian kid. I can't even say his name now. But yeah, Arsenal are back 2-1 up in their game. Yes, it could have been 2-2, but it's not. It's 0-0. Pretty scrappy in places as well this game. Yeah, but both teams have looked pretty likely in scoring, to be fair. Surely this will not be a 0-0 draw by the end. Bailey's head, they would just cut it short enough for a pixie, like they did with Molly Holly. Yeah, Yeah, I can see that. To be honest, Bailey's hair's looked pretty raggy for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if that's on purpose. Yeah, I prefer her straighter hair, if I'm being honest. I know it's stylish stick right now, but did you see the bird? Is anybody watching James Doctor? Did you see that bird? Was that Riddle's bird? Boo. What to Arsenal? Mane's just been fouled. Oh, clearly fouled as well. That's going to be a yellow card from Westwood. Yeah, I am so stoked for Triple Mania now. I'm going to be bootleg it for Andrade Omega. Cool. That's a signing, right? Isn't it? Triple Mania. Yeah, I hope you can get signatures and stuff. Oh, not quite on target from Trent Alexander. But yeah, this game could be quite easily 2-2 at the moment. But sadly, either side has taken the chances. Which is a shame. Yes, all the final games of the season are all on Sky. There's the few games. There's 7 games in total. Yes, all pretty much televised across all the channels, I believe. 3 p.m. kick-off. I'm working, so I can't stream that one, I'm afraid, but I am looking to do more football-related live streams for next season for sure. Oh, half a chance again from Burnley. It's only a matter of time before Liverpool defence cracks. Sucks Triple Mania ain't on fight. So is that a pay-per-view then? Is it Andrade versus Omega? Did you guys watch NXT last night? I thought it was really good. Legado del Fantasma versus Ciampa and Thatcher was the match of the night. Yeah, yes, I stayed up and watched. Was really tired at the end. Kind of missed bits of the main event and probably the match before the main event, to be fair. But yeah, I thought NXT was really, really good. Oh, Burnley are in the back. Oh, kind of scuffed it a little bit, hit it into the floor, but Burnley are the better team at the minute. Oh, good save by Alisson, and it's a corner to Burnley. Arsenal are now 3-1 up. Nicholas Pepe again. He scored twice today. Yeah, but Arsenal are definitely winning that game. They are 3-1 up against Crystal Palace. NXT was amazing. I am stoked for Bronson Reed. End of last year, I did a bold prediction video for this year, and I tipped Bronson Reed to be one of these breaking stars of this year, and yeah, he's done that for me. So he's ticked that little box. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm so proud. Did you see the footage on Twitter of him and his wife in the ring? That was pretty decent. Yeah, his wife came down to the ring after the show had finished, and he basically thanked her for all the support that she'd given him in his crazy wrestling career. So it's a really touching moment. Don't get how dumbasses scoring NXT a 2 last night. People will. I think it was how I score things. If it's poor, it gets a 4. I go no lower than 4, to be honest. Average, you're looking at about 5 or 6.5, something like that. Anything above 7 and 8 is where the show's excelled. If it gets an 8, usually 8s come when title changes or big shocking OMG moments happen. So the Arsenal match has finally ended. So there you go. 3-1 to Arsenal. We've got West Brom beating West Ham. We've got a corner here to Liverpool at the minute. Michael Lister says, I'm pleased that Bronson Ream won the title, as I want Gargano to go against Cross. Think that would be a good match. Skied it. Nat Phillips. Maybe not the player that ball should have landed to, but yet another chance for Liverpool. It's still 0-0. How is this game still 0-0? There's 5 minutes left till half time. It's not been a boring first half by any chalk, but still either side scoring. Heather Wright says, ha ha ha, that is what a good wife is supposed to do. Yeah, I finally watched the Shawn Michaels bio on Watch Wrestling today. Absolutely loved that. So interesting to realise that Shawn Michaels was just going through so many personal demons. And then to find his wife as a Nitro girl, I'm quite like chuffed at that. And the beef, even to the fact that they were talking very openly about the screw job as well. I thought they would just like still be keeping some of that stuff back, but no. Even Vince would admitted that he literally got flawed. So yeah, it's just little stuff like that I love in wrestling. I love the real life stuff. Dave, what are your thoughts on the zombies at Backlash? To be honest, I loved it. Yeah, it didn't bother me. They served the purpose. They're promoting a film. So the show Backlash was sponsored by the Army of the Dead. So yeah, why not? I mean, they've got Baker to do the makeup, so they looked realistic. I just thought it was really good, and we just changed from the normal lumberjack match that we always get. So it just added that extra twist. Would have been better if it had been at Halloween. Probably wrong time of year for it, but still loved it. Still thought it were a fresh change and a bit of fun. There's nobody in the world that thinks zombies are real. It's just fun. It's entertainment. I even echoed that in Daisy's chat. I just said, look, wrestling, WWE wrestling is entertainment. It's not. Oh, Liverpool have just taken the lead, and it's Bobby Firmino. Bobby has just scored. Finally, we are 42 minutes in. Liverpool finally taken the lead. So here we go, 1-0 to Liverpool, leading into half time. Perfect time to score. I have to look. You have his book 4 to 5 years ago. It's an excellent read, plus it's autographed copy I got at a bookstore. Cool, that is awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, James, yeah, Bobby has just put Liverpool in the lead. Oh, bad debut for the goalkeeper. Left him open. And I'm going to write in the goal scorers, so you just bear with me. This is where it gets a little bit all over the place. Alright. Huge lettering. Probably even spelling his bloody name wrong as well. No, I think I've got it right. So there we go. Liverpool are 1-0 up. Bobby Firmino. So it's a good start. Good way to go into half time. Shawn Michaels' book. I know what you were talking about, Eva. Yeah, that bio was really, really good. I need to go and watch the other bios. It's just, God, another figure's just falling off of my shelf. God, I've got a ghost in my back room. It's all kicking off at the back. Yeah, I'll sort that out after the stream. See, yeah, I can't believe that. I think it was the Kane figure, what I showed everybody the other day. I think he just took a nosedive. Anyways, Dylan says, when do you think Edge could be back? Ooh, it's a good question. I don't even know why he's off, if I'm being all honest. Was there any reports of an injury or anything? Because I certainly didn't read any. So West Ham have just equalised against West Brom. So that's one apiece now. So we are a minute away from half time. Liverpool are 1-0 up, in which could have been easily goals for everybody. I need to watch the HBK Bio 2 at some point. The Ultimate Warrior one is going to be mental. It will be. And that is just telling me who the goal scorer is. Liverpool's just got to half time. Got loads of DMs on my Facebook thing, so just checking that. Got so professional. He's on his phone during the live stream. Just check who the goal scorer was. Thomas Chinook. Yeah. Declan Rice missed a penalty in that match as well. So it could have been 2-1 West Ham, but Declan Rice missed a penalty. So Liverpool at currently above Leicester in 4th in the Premier League on goal differential. So all is looking good so far for us Scousers. So yeah, Liverpool are dominating. Well, not dominated that first half, but it could have easily have been 2 all at one stages. I think both were pretty wasteful with chances. The Edge question again, Dylan. Could be back. He could be back as soon as Friday, in all fairness, because who was Roman Reigns really got now to challenge? Seth, and well, Cesaro's going to be busy with Seth. I can't see him doing the Seth Roman yet, because it's heel against heel. I don't get that. So, would be better to bring back than Edge on Friday? Games just coming through. My phone's buzzing like mad. The Paris Saint-Germain game, which is 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain, that has gone to half time, and the West Brom West Ham match has also gone to half time. So there, football updates so far. Craziness. Like we said, we are at half time in the football. Now that the North American title is on Bronson Reed, what next for Johnny Gargano? Michael Lister said earlier that he wants him to go for Cross. Do we get another Kyle O'Reilly, or do we get a Kyle O'Reilly Gargano fight anytime soon? Or even Cameron Grimes? And we've got to lead him up to get him to Cross. Certainly, definitely possibilities for way more storylines. Maybe a Gargano Dexter Lumis fight in the future. Let me know what's in store for Gargano now. Does he go for the NXT title? Bob it in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking. Oh, Quiet Place Part 2. That was cool. Not seen the first one. I would love to see Gargano versus Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan would go into NXT. Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love Daniel Bryan to be in NXT, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be a big headliner, wouldn't it? That'd really get the eyes on the NXT brand again. There's no word of what their scores were performance-wise. I'm just going to check Twitter now and see if Alvarez has put it out yet. What the view rates of last night's NXT were. It's usually around about this time, isn't it? Wrestling fan. So I've got Leo WT, what's following me on Twitter. Cool. Yeah, just checking to see if there's any developments. Yeah, no notes coming up yet from Daniel Bryan Alvarez. Oh, just got a new subscriber. Daz Reynolds. Shout out to you if you're around. That's awesome. Daz Reynolds. Cool. Yeah, like I said, open to do some kind of more football content as well as wrestling. Always open to talk about wrestling during these particular streams, but yeah, massive Liverpool fan. So yeah, love to do more watch-alongs with football being the focus. So yeah, this is proper Dave in real life stuff. Yeah, you'll get the wrestling on my normal videos and stuff like that, or like when I'm streaming on Sundays and stuff. But yeah, during the week, try, especially next season, Champions League and stuff. If we qualify, hopefully we do. Certainly looking like we will. So could really do with Spurs doing us a favour on Sunday, but it is what it is. Oh, just seeing that Burnley chance again. Oh, they were so close. This shouldn't be 1-0. In all fairness, I did think Burnley were the better team in stages. Well, okay. Ever says so. Now that Bala is at the back of the line, what happens now? He hasn't pushed the ratings as high as they thought. Yeah. And we wrestling days on this one. I really think somebody like Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn would have been the better choices. They seem to be more suited to NXT than Balor. I think Balor did an okay job on the main roster, in fairness. Sucked that he got an injury after winning the Universal title, because I just think he could have got on an amazing run, because he was fresh to everybody, and it was like, oh, it's exciting, you've got the Demon King as the Universal Champion, and it just sucked that injury to kind of strip that away. And by the time he came back, Vince just turned on him and just didn't get him, which is just such a shame. I mean, why does Vince do this? I mean, look at what he's done to poor old Shayna Baszler. I mean, she should have been champ. She should have beaten Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, in my opinion. She should have been like this legitimate fighter, very much like Ronda Rousey was. She could have took that place, and the fact that Vince just couldn't see it, and now she's stuck in this comedy tag team match with Nia Jax. I hope that she branches away with that now that the titles have gone. And yeah, I'm excited to see her go into a program with Alexa Bliss. Yeah, give me that. Give me Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler. Yeah, I'd be down for that. That's a feud that I'd be down for. Let's get Shayna away from Nia Jax. Period. Let's just do it. Get them away from each other, so that Nia can start being credible again. Well, I am a huge fan of Balor, and even I didn't go to AEW to watch. Before AEW, I still watch NXT now. Right, so yeah, NXT just. I mean, I've only really been watching it for a full year since it's been on BT Sports. I'd never really watched it before. So yeah, I just became a fan through that. Absolutely love NXT. I love what they're doing. I love the female division in NXT. Even Candice LeRae. Don't tell Austin. Don't tell Austin that fact. But yeah, soccer party, baby. It's a football party, but we'll let you off. Chris DeZuma, shout out to you. Yeah, it is a soccer party, football party, whatever party. Yeah, doing something new for a change. Yeah, hoping to do more of these like watch-alongs in the future. So, yeah, but football's the way to go. when wrestlers not doing much, football takes over. Shayna was robbed, but it doesn't. But doesn't fit the idea of what the female star should be. She doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You know what Vince is like. Blonde hair. Gotta have blonde hair. Got to be the pin-up girl. It sucks. It's just such in the past. Shayna is a legitimate flipping fighter. You can see it. I even watched her talk about the Ben Askren Jake Paul fight on YouTube today, an old video, and there's something about her I just like. There's just something about her what just resonates and really gets across. Yeah, she's not bad at promos. She's good at bloody wrestling and looking legit, and that's what they need. You're trying to fill a void of Ronda Rousey, and you've got somebody there what could have just filled that spot. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then for Becky to have to relinquish the title anyway because of her pregnancy, it just seems so dumb. NXT just doesn't grab me, even though Balor is there. Alright, so you're against NXT. The problem is it's been competing with AEW, I think, before, and it was experimental and could get away with stuff. But like now, yeah, they're competing for ratings and stuff, so putting a title match on every single week just to get people to cross over from, watching AEW. Don't have to do that anymore now. They can concentrate on just doing what they used to do, which put on a good wrestling show, and hopefully they're starting to do that now. Right, James, see you when you come back, buddy. Dylan says, Dave, what do you think of Pat McAfee being on SmackDown commentary team with Michael Cole? I know that Days doesn't like him, and the team, if Samoa Joe wasn't released, he would have been. Samoa Joe. Yeah, Samoa Joe was doing a fantastic job, in my opinion. I don't get why they replaced him, to be fair. Pat McAfee, I don't really care. It, to be honest, because time differential here in the UK, as you probably know, it's early in the morning, so I have the volume pretty low anyway, and I'm listening to days half the time anyway. So I barely take any notice of the commentary teams over on Raw or SmackDown or NXT, AEW or whatever wrestling show I'm watching. So Pat McAfee does nothing for me. I don't even hear him. I can switch him off. I did actually mind him as a wrestler. I thought he did okay. He's got a good promo on him. He's a good talker, so I have no problem with him. But to get rid of Samoa Joe, I did have a problem with. I mean, Samoa Joe was killing it. He was really doing a great job on commentary. I mean, I don't know if they were scared of getting him back into wrestling again. That reason why they got rid of him, I have no idea. But his commentary skills were pretty decent, and I thought he had a good mesh with Michael Cole. Yeah, shame they switched it up, to be fair. Then we got the unknown guy, or whoever he is on Raw. What the chuff is he all about? When I do hear commentary, I just think, really, this guy? Yeah, they need to sort that out. Best commentary team was always Jerry Lawler, and in his prime, JR. Yeah, that's the commentary team for me. JR now's a little bit lost on AEW, if I'm all fairness. Oh, Burnley have nearly had a chance. Liverpool falling asleep in the first bits of this second half. Oh, looking like they're coming at us. Corner to Burnley straight away. Ever says they were paying Joe wrestlers pay for a commentary job. Vince probably didn't like it, but the new guy Adnan isn't going to be around for long. He's too green. Remember Mike Hadamley when he came to WWE? Bloody Mark, when he called Jeff Harvey. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like, if you're going to do wrestling commentary, you learn the wrestlers' names. Here's your first port of call. I mean, I can't pronounce stuff half of the time, but at least I know who they are. Jeff Harvey. I always remember that. Oh, Liverpool. Oh, come on, Beckett. Oh, so much early doors. We need to stop the pressure. Burnley are coming at us hard. Becker's cleared it. A bit of holding on Salah there, but Salah's got game control. Just need to get his foot behind this now. But yeah, it's probably true whatever about the wages, to be fair. But still, just renegotiate with him and get him on commentary wages. It's just such a neat, simple solution. Instead of going to Pat McAfee, I just don't. I don't know. I'm not overly dissing Pat McAfee. I just don't really get the change. I don't think he was needed. But he's there and he's doing whatever. He's probably adding a little bit more excitement, to be fair, because he's forever standing up. Every time I watch, he's like stood up. He's proper getting excited. James Chadwick, shout out to you. I'm back. Yeah, Burnley have been pressing pretty hard this first couple of minutes of this second half. Oh, we're getting exposed at the back. Come on, Reece, hold him up. Support's not really there for him now. There's 3 Liverpool players surrounding the Burnley guy. It was scary for a moment there. Burnley's just whipped it in. It's bounced off of Williams. Oh, and Robbo's just cleared it. Back into Burnley. I think we could be a call back here for a penalty. I'm not sure we're going to get away with that. I think VAR might get involved. To me, it looked pretty clear that it was a foul. Uh, Waiting for VAR to get back. Oh no, I don't know now. No, I've just seen that. It looks like he's fallen down rather than being taken out. No, I don't. No, I don't think that's a penalty. Actually, seeing that again. First glance, I thought it might have been, but no. Just went to get some banana cake. Is that a ghost banana cake by any chance? I think if your banana cake were green, be worried. Yeah. Oh man, he's just going down a little bit too easy. Certainly looking for a foul there. Bit scrappy as this second half is progressing. Burnley look the better team. It only takes a good chance from Liverpool, and it could take this game away. Salah, trying to go near post. It's the side netting. Salah, as we know, is looking to score in this game to go above Harry Kane in the leading goal scorers list. So he's desperate. He's desperate for a goal, as you can clearly see. Just clearing the ball away. What was everybody's thoughts on the weekend's results from Backlash? Did everybody agree with the Mysterios winning the SmackDown Tag Team titles? What did you think of that? David Hall, Liverpool versus Clap Burning. Clap Burning. The Liverpool are not poop. But shout out to you, David Hall. Thank you for your comment. Cleared it away from the corner. Liverpool still in possession now. With Thiago, he's got it out to Robbo. Into Mane. Mane's going to take on the Burnley defender. He's got it into the box. Free header, and it's 2. It's 2-0. Liverpool have scored again. Header into the box, played in by Mane. Yeah, and we have got a 2-goal lead. I'm just going to type in his name. So it's 2-0 Liverpool. Bobby Firmino scoring just before half time. And we've got the first Liverpool goal for Nate Phillips. So it's 2-0 Liverpool. Awesome. On course. Fourth spot in the Premier League. Yeah, first ever goal for Nat Phillips. Do I think it's against the run of play totally? I do think Burnley started the second half a lot better than we did, but we've took us chances, and that's what you need to do. Do think there's more goals to come. We need more goals. Goal difference to get. I know that Leicester and Spurs just like get a whooping draw or something. And we beat Crystal Palace in the last game of the season. Yeah, that goal came in the 51st minute. Even though the whole card was predictable, it was a decent show. I actually was glad that Alexa wasn't there. She wasn't needed. In fairness, I think it was clear that with that being the first match on the card, that she wasn't going to be there. And to be all fairness, it now looks like she's going after Shayna Baszler, and none of them what was in that in that triple threat. So David Hall says thanks recovering from being stabbed and bruised ribs from being attacked, but I'm fine. Whoa, Jesus Christ, what happened to you? What happened, dude? What happened, David Hall? How come you're suffering with all that? Let us know, buddy. Right, that's mental. Ballyu to you, William NC. Welcome to this chat. Total different kind of stream today. We're still talking wrestling, so you can still bob in your usual wrestling banter and stuff and whatever you want. It's that kind of. It's not quite as crazy as Sunday's stream, but it's anything goes really. As you know, Backlash was great. I loved the main event. I loved the Bayley Bianca match, even though clearly Bayley should have won. Of course, I'm gonna say that. But yeah, that pay per view, it was a pretty decent show in all fairness. With zombies and all, it's still pretty good. Mugged. What did they take? Did they take anything serious? Did like a lot of phones, money? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, echo what the guys are saying in the chat. Yes. Yeah, sorry to hear that, fella. Like, man, that sucks. That proper sucks. That really does. I've never been mugged, but I don't really live in a place where that really happens on a regular basis. To be fair, I mean, yeah, we have occasions like that here in Yorkshire. I'm not going to lie, but it doesn't happen that often. Got a lot of druggies around where I live, so, but I'm never out in them areas where they are. To be fair, of course they are. Sonic onion rings. Okay. Better. You're better off without them ever. NC, of course they are. Yeah, I thought Backlash was great. I love the main event. Thought Cesaro looked pretty great against Roman Reigns. Alright, David Hall. I got attacked and robbed coming out of the store. A guy tried to kill me. I have a lot of injuries, but got out of the hospital, and the guy's in jail. Well, at least that's been sorted out then. Oh man, Jesus. Well, all the praise. Hope you get better soon, my friend. Thinking of you right now. Obviously, it's terrible and traumatic. Hope you can bounce back from that pretty quick. Try and cheer you up a little bit in this stream if we can. But yeah, my heart goes out to you, buddy. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. To be fair, I don't have many enemies, so. William Ensign says, "Don't buy David Hall. Buy attack midget. Buy attack midget." Don't buy buy an attack midget. You can whip an attack midget out within seconds, can't you? I don't know what you mean. I miss them. I miss everything. Onion rings. What an absolute sea of a day, hey? David Hall says, I will, thanks. Doesn't like fried chicken, nor strips or nuggets. God, that conversation's cool. This game's mellowed out a little bit now. Liverpool looking a little bit more comfortable with the lead. Burnley a bit more agitated. Wasn't the Beatles from Liverpool? Yes, that is correct. William NC, shout out to you. Yeah, of course. Yes, they were all Scousers and big Liverpool fans. So, in fact, the tavern you can still go to, which was the first place that the Beatles played at, famously. Fun fact, I've been in it and sat in there. Very cool little establishment. Yeah, the tavern in Liverpool. If you're ever in Liverpool or in the UK, definitely a must if you're a massive Beatles fan. Or just music in general. It's well worth checking out. Dylan says, Dave, do you think it will be Drew versus Bobby at LNSL? More than likely. Drew Braun might be cancelled out. He's suffered rib injuries after Backlash, so it's unclear when he's going to be returning. So I guess they're leaning more the Drew Bobby. Probably most likely we'll get a rematch. Juventus are now 2-1 up against Atalanta in the cup game in Italy. But concern Penny Lane and all that shit. Strawberry Fields Forever. Help. All of that good stuff. I love the Beatles. Sorry if that upsets anybody, but I do, obviously. Actually, Penny Lane is down in London. It's that famous crossing, Abbey Road, is it? Am I talking wrong? I don't know. Or is Penny Lane something to do with the World War or something after? I don't know. Oh, I don't know my history. Well, there's a famous photograph anyway of the Beatles crossing a zebra crossing in front of Abbey Road. Sure, everybody's seen that cover, the record cover. David All says it is going to be Drew versus Bobby for the rest of the year. Or until Brock Lesnar comes back. James Tarquin says he loves the Beatles too. That's cool. All we need is love, guys. All we need is love. And a yellow submarine. Just for the kicks. Liverpool are breaking from the back. A bit overkicked. Salah can't get to the ball and it goes out for a Burnley throw-in. It is Burnley. Baby Bailey Burner. Say that 6 times fast. I couldn't even say it the first time, never mind 6 times fast. So, what? Burnley Baby Bailey Burner. Bumper, but it's bumper innit? I'm saying burner. See, I can't even read. Hey Jude is one of my favourite songs. Yeah, cool. Love Hey Jude. What's my favourite song? Beatles. Oh, I don't know. I have to think about that. There's so many. I do like so many. Pop era Beatles, early 60s. I actually prefer that era to the hippie one. Burned out on hippie era albums. Yeah. The Who and the Rolling Stones for me. I love The Who. Heather, let me know, have you seen you need to watch these films if you haven't seen them. Quadrophenia and Tommy. Let me know if you've seen either of them two films. If you haven't, please go check them out on YouTube. I think they are free to view. If not, then obviously try and find them on some streaming service. Of course, they are amazing, and they're just true The Who. They're written and pretty much directed by The Who. So yeah, if you've seen them, let me know. If you haven't, please go check them out. Well worth a watch. Trust me, well worth it. That Tommy is a full arse musical. There's no words. It's just all song and background music and stuff. It's pretty cool. Dated for its time, but shows you bits of Britain from the wars and stuff like that, you know. So it's very... Oh, Salah's in. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Salah, oh, desperate for his goal. What is your favourite Oasis song? Mine is Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger. Favourite Oasis song? Oh, Live Forever. It's got to be up there. Live Forever. Whoa, classic. Fun fact, saw Oasis live at Leeds Reading Festival in 2000. Oh, even though it was squashed in thousands of bloody fans, oh, still amazing. Absolutely amazing live. Oh, man. One of the best. But I was more of a Blur fan. Yeah, strange fact, I've even seen Blur live the year before. But yeah, Oasis, cool. Live Forever. Definitely Live Forever. I think that song was dedicated to the Leeds supporters what got stabbed in Istanbul or Fenerbahce or Galatasaray or wherever it was. Yeah, I think it got dedicated to them at the Leeds Festival that year. So yeah, very, very good song. My favourite Beatles songs is the Colgate commercial. Colgate commercial. We elaborate because us from the UK don't really know that one. I wish I could get to see Eminem. Oh, right. You know what the annoying thing is, James? He was due to sing at that very same Leeds Reading Festival in 2000. Eminem was due to sing. You know what the plonker did? He got stopped in the airport for having firearms. That's what that plonker did. So he wasn't allowed to come over to the UK. So his date at that concert, that festival, got cancelled because he wasn't allowed to fly over. What a bloody plonker. Yeah, because I was looking forward to seeing him live, but yeah, we got flipping Daphne and Celeste. They came over and oh my god. Daphne and Celeste, if you know who they are, you'd wish you hadn't, because they got bottles of piss and shit thrown at them at the Reading Festival. So they cancelled the Leeds one in fear that it'd happen again. So literally, they went to the Reading one because it was spread over the 2 events over the 3 days. And the first day they got pelted with bottles of piss. So they decided, their management team decided that they weren't going to perform at Leeds. So, yeah, man. Eminem gets arrested for having firearms in an airport, and Daphne and Celeste get bottles of piss thrown at them. What a great... Oh, cleared off the line by Nate Phillips. Oh, looks like Burnley are on top at the minute, but Nate Phillips is definitely getting the man of the match at the moment. Come on, Beckett. Oh, nice punch out. It's not gone too far. Dave's all-time favourite is the Cheeky Girls. Oh, cheeky. Oh, God. Cheeky Girls. The best ever. The Spice Girls have the great Spice Rocks. Spice Girls. Guess who I liked out of the Spice Girls? Put it in the chat. Wonder who Dave liked out of the Spice Girls. Dave, I've seen Tommy a million times, but Quadrophenia I'm not sure. Yeah, Tommy is a full-on rock opera. Yeah, I love Tommy. Tommy's absolutely brilliant. Don't care how many times I've seen that film, to be honest. I still love it. But Quadrophenia, it's about the mods and rockers. It's brilliant. Absolute. Yeah, that's more acting in it. But that's like English, really. That era where the mods and the rockers were at war with each other. And that film is just so captures the moment at the time that it was filmed, and obviously the soundtrack to it was from from the Who, so it's worth checking out. I mean, if you want to know more about us Brits, it's definitely a film to check out. It's got Sting in it. Sting, very young Sting, is in Quadrophenia. Bellboy, yeah, good film, very good film. And I think Toya Wilcox is in it as well. If people in the chat know who Toya Wilcox is, very, very young Toya Wilcox. So, very worth checking out. The British Invasion 1 and 2 were both amazing. Beatles, Stones, Who, then later Zeppelin, Sabbath, and Priest. Love them all. Yeah, a bit of Ozzy Osbourne. Can't beat it. Some of the best bands. Yeah, what a time. I'm a massive Queen fan. I love Freddie Mercury and the Queen stuff. But I'm a massive Who fan as well. I always went through a phase where Who became the biggest thing ever. And then it was like Queen. But I also love Meatloaf. Love some of his tracks. Really, really, really good. Leg, Gasaurus Posh is most guys' favourite. Motorhead for Life, Lenny, yeah. But all Americans just think we drink tea and eat crumpets. James, we do drink tea and eat crumpets. Stop lying. That's all we do. We have fish and chips every day. Especially have crumpets. In fact, fun fact, I'm having crumpets after this live stream. Fun fact. We have as bangers and mash. And as toad in the hole. And as spotted dick. And I'm sure I eat plenty of Yorkshire puddings because I'm from Yorkshire. It has to be done. I thought you were more posh Brits. It's Tories. Just kidding. I don't really know who or what a Tory is. Conservative Party. Wankers. That's what Tories are. Wankers. Basically, Tory government is for the rich, privileged, and middle class. And then you've got us guys, me particularly, from the north, Jon Snow country, we're Labour, which it speaks for itself. We've got the Labour Party, which are for the working class. Us northerners, as a northern monkeys. You forgot meat pies and hard rock candy. Hard rock candy. You mean sticks of rock from the seaside. Oh, Salah's looking to come in. Oh, good defensive move by Burnley. Got around about 15 minutes left of this football match. I'm far from fucking... Yeah. Come on, guys. You can honestly say I am not posh. Okay? Because, this would be a totally different stream if I was. Tally-ho, to the pip and Shirley hockey sticks. Oh yes, oh Liverpool are doing so well. Just let me have a sip of my tea with my little pinky up. Yes, fuck that shit. Can't keep that game going. Uh, um, Americans also think they that they eat Cheerios, potato chips, since they keep saying it is chip Cheerio. chip. Mmm, Cheerio. Toodle pip. Toodle pip. What? Tip top Cheerio. Oh, tip top Cheerio. Yeah. Spotted dick. Yeah. With like white custard on the spotted dick. It's a right mouthful. Just don't have it dripping from your mouth. Just saying. You have pancakes for breakfast. Don't even dare criticise. Dylan says, do you think Bale will return to Spurs for a permanent move or move back to Real Madrid? They need him because Harry Kane is supposedly leaving. Losing Gareth Bale now would be disastrous for Spurs. It would be a sensational own goal if they don't keep him, Dylan. So yeah, I think Spurs will have to make a bid to keep Bale at Spurs. If I'm being honest, there's been a substitution. Cork off the Vadra. There's been a red card in the Atlanta game, and Atlanta are down by a player. Not really bothered about that though. Jam Roly Poly is my favourite. Oh god, I haven't had that in ages. Oh yeah, Jam Roly Poly. God, I had that at school. With ravioli, what is it? Semolina. James, do you know what semolina is? Respond. Freddie is a legend. He is my favourite of all time. You can't beat it. Queen. Best films: Highlander, Queen soundtrack. Flash Gordon, Queen soundtrack. Oh, it's just connected with so much of my youth. It's can't get away from it. My dad was a massive fan of Queen as well before, so it's like every time I hear a Queen song, it's like honouring him. So yeah, it's got big, massive feels. Benny Hill is their town hill. Benny Hill. It hasn't been on TV for flipping years. It's like, honestly, Benny Hill. That's what he's famous for, just that tune. No, he hasn't been around for years. We are more famous for Roy Chubby Brown. Go check out Roy Chubby Brown. Yeah, go check him out on YouTube. Trust me. If you remember Sunday stream, you will thank me. I think Burnley might score in this last bit of time because they do look like they're fighting massively. Salah's back, even defending at the moment. Oh, a bit sloppy by Trent. Oh, it looks like he's picked up a bit of an injury. Oh, he kicked the floor. Oh, so he's proper jarred his foot there. People who think the UK are like Downton Abbey are so ridiculous. Clearly the Brits are the chimney sweepers and nanny flying umbrellas. Jeez. Yeah, the stereotypes of us Brits is unreal. But we're all villains from America. If you've watched any film, us Brits are the villains. We're always the evil geniuses. And we're always building bombs and trying to destroy America. Go figure. We're such a small little country, guys. We're not even a state in America. We're not even a state in America. I mean, you think of your smallest state, and it's still bigger than the UK. And that's facts. I mean, right, to be honest, I could stereotype America. I watched American Pie. There you go. That's America in a nutshell, is American Pie. Yeah. There's football jocks. There's the geeky geeks. There's the goths. And the cheerleaders. And you don't talk to each other because you're all too busy being in your set groups. And I learnt all that just by watching American Pie. It's amazing. And apple pies should be hidden from all young boys. Don't check him out if you're easily offended, though. No, please go check him out. Yeah, he's good. It's on primetime TV here in the UK. It's like, James. I've seen more Pat videos. Postman Pat. It's like popping up on my recommended list now on YouTube. There's flipping loads. There's one where he gets buggered by two of his mates because they caught him cheating on the wives. Yeah, it's batshit crazy, mate. It's batshit crazy, but yeah, there is loads more Postman Pat videos out on YouTube that are a little bit more adult in content. Pies are for eating, not for fucking. If you're from Manchester, or specifically from Wigan, they're all pie eaters in Wigan. I know, right? Yeah, we stereotype each other. I mean, I like to criticise how Americans like say certain things, what we say differently, and you like to do the same to us. It's like nappies. You call them diapers. They're nappies. Vitamins. It's the same fucking word, but you have to say it differently. It's just madness. It's like a semi-detached house is a semi-detached house in America. I'm going to a semi-final. Mobile. That's what you call it, a mobile. We don't call our mobile houses mobile houses. Do you know what I mean? It's just silly little things. We just say things totally different. That's basically all that it is. Okay. Wait. Hold up, James. What the fuck is this now? Can't fuck pies now. I'm done. I can't have the world where a man cannot shove his dick in a warm pie. One thing we've learnt from Dynamite last week: UK and USA are at war. We're too right. Oh God, Jesus Christ! I've shoved my dick in a Jello chocolate pie. Wow, James, Williams, how doing you, James? William is man. So is American Pie based on your exploits there, William? Is that what you're trying to say to us here in the chat? Because we've moved off of football like we always do. We always move away from the main topic and we go to, proper, like, West Ham have won 2-1, by the way. We always go kind of into this kind of weird, twisted conversations, don't we? So, oh god, I'm the only stream on YouTube, but literally has to come with an advance warning. Starts off kiddie orientated, but by the end they're talking about fucking pies. Evan, oh no, American Pie is absolute worst. Even when you've worked in a video store, 20s, it would watch that movie. I mean, yeah, it's just, it's like me thinking Canada's just like Porky's. If you remember Porky's. Yeah, we do. The stereotype's there. And the media helps that stereotype, I'm afraid. Canada are the real evil genius place. Everyone thinks they are so good and nice, but they framed USA for you. Yeah. South Park got Canada right, didn't they? Paris Saint-Germain are 2-0 up. Lol. Yeah. We've met before. Juventus 2-1. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, my phone's just like buzzing all the time now, letting me know. Paris Saint-Germain are 2-0 up as well. Kylian Mbappe has just scored. Everybody's dream signing next season, if you can afford him. And they're just showing it on Sky Sports now, the West Ham goal. David Hall says, we used to call Margaret Thatcher the bull drainer because she drained all the men of their manhood. Can't stand Margaret Thatcher, by the way. What happened with my club Liverpool, with the old Hillsborough situation? She caused a bit of a stir and said that we tried to push it under the carpet, saying that the police weren't at fault for Hillsborough, the deaths of 96 people. Can't stand her. That's probably the reason why I can't stand the Tories, to be fair. Yeah, it's just horrible. In fact, everybody in Liverpool cheered when she died. They had a street party. She was the most hated figurehead in this country. She ruined the NHS. She ruined the schools. She created the national curriculum, which had kids at the ages of 6 and 7 doing exams. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. William says it was a prank. And yes, my dad ate it. At least you provide that extra bit of sauce there, William. Do you know what I'm saying? That extra bit of topping. He not saying bad things about your dad, but I bet he lapped it up. He loved every bite. Hillsborough was a travesty. Man, you wouldn't believe. I can't watch stuff from Hillsborough. It just upsets me so much. The bullshit what came out of that, absolutely disgraceful. The people what lied need to all burn in hell, because it was just not good. Oh, it's another goal for Liverpool. And it's Oxlade Chamberlain. And I don't know what's going off. Why is it doing that? Right, I don't know why that has just happened. Let's bring that back, because that shouldn't have happened. My mic's on the keyboard, guys, by the way. That's why that just went crazy. Just to prove it, the mic's right there and it's resting on keyboard. I just leant on it slightly, so it just went 77777. Craziness. Absolute scenes. We've got another text thing to put on. Let's just sort that out. Got that Boney M song in my head. It's just been released. That Rasmussen or something like that. Can't say it without singing it. So Chamberlain's made it 3-0 to Liverpool, and my phone's buzzing to tell me now. He did it a lot. He used a car to pick up my girlfriend one time. I was 17. Oh, lol, Dave. That and Munich. Disaster Man United were the worst travesties in football history. Please don't forget Bradford and the stand burning, which killed over 50 fans. Yeah, that all pretty scary stuff, and makes you grateful, kind of, that they're not great. One more goal and my prediction will be right. Yeah, you said 4-0, didn't you? We're in the 90th minute. There's 3 extra minutes to be played. Still time for a fourth goal. To add a buttload of 2 and a buttload of 7s. Yeah, it made no sense, did it? No, but the microphone was leaning on the number 7, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, I wanted it to be 7. I wanted it to be 2,000 and odd, like nil. Margaret Thatcher was Godzilla in a dress, terrorising everyone. I wouldn't insult Godzilla. That's an insult to Godzilla, I'm afraid. But you're right, she did terrorise a lot of people. She's a fucking horrible bitch. May she rot in hell. I have just no love for that woman. My TV's frozen. My internet is bursting up. Tamikas is coming on for Sadio Mane. They're going to shut up shop so we don't concede any goals in the remaining 2 minutes. Mane without a goal again. Salah, more importantly, without a goal. So it's all on the last game of the season for the top goal scorer. So it's still in the hunt for that. Nat Phillips got man at match. Not surprised. Absolutely awesome. Dave, you should draw dong and balls on your screen. Going through Burnley's 0 with the 3 of Liverpool's. Yeah, I can't really draw on this thing, I don't think. I don't think I have that capability, but hello. I get what you mean, though. Maybe it's a way of doing that. I'll look into that for the next stream, trust me. Hey, Dave. In the US, we have standardised testing too, starting that early. Yeah, it's all a craze from Thatcher. She did it to you. You saw it working in the UK. Well, it didn't work in the UK. But fun fact, it's been trash. And then you copied. It's silliness. Salah's going in for it now. Oh, cleared again by Burnley defender Taylor. Salah's just not having that day today. Keeps trying. Just an idea. Yeah, Burnley are trash. Fun fact. They actually played alright. Actually, it could have been a total different story. This result, if I'm being honest. But Liverpool are the victors. They are going to take the 3 points, what they need to get Champions League football next season, which is all good news for us guys because we'll be covering them games. Well, some of them games. Anyway, next year. Well, say next year, we're talking in about August. And the game's over, it's finished. It has been a 3-0 victory to Liverpool. We have beaten Burnley away from home in front of their own fans. Goals from Bobby Firmino, Nat Phillips, who was the man of the match, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who got the final goal, who came on as substitute. The devil desperately trying to evict her from hell, begging God to take her in. She's not actually, to be quite honest, I don't think she'd even be allowed in hell. She's probably in limbo with Habby the Witch. Out of everything we could have stole from America, why Halloween and not Thanksgiving? I think there's a problem with the Thanksgiving stuff though, because aren't we the cause of the Thanksgiving? Isn't it? What is that? What Thanksgiving is? When the guy run through the village because the British were invading, and he spotted them, and he ran and warned everybody so that they could defend themselves, because we were going to sneak attack America, and we got fronted by Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger, the Patriot. Yeah, because that was true. That really happened. So the West Ham match ended 3-1 to West Ham. West Ham putting pressure on Liverpool as well for the Champions League as well, because they're still in the hunt, surprisingly enough. Yeah, I think Thanksgiving is because of us, so we can't really celebrate it. So I don't really know what the true story is on that one. The Pilgrims. Technically, we were still paying tribute to the Queen all that time, James. So, technically. Congrats on the win. Well, they did it. They toughed it out. A tough away victory against a very tricky Burnley team. I mean, Burnley could have scored themselves in that game, to be fair. But we got through. We won 3-0. We took our chances. They didn't. So that's it. That's the watch along done. First ever Liverpool Watch A Long. I enjoyed that. It's a great way to watch a game of football. Honestly, talking to you guys is absolutely awesome. We will do some final thoughts and just talk a little bit longer. I haven't really got a time limit. Probably go another 10 minutes, and then I am going to get some rest because we've got AEW. And I've got to get my Sheeda on after she retweeted me the other day. You've got to support my Sheeda. The colonies were English colonies. I thought so. I thought that we couldn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's just like we're celebrating Thanksgiving, the fact that we lost. Yeah, Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger stopped the Brits from invading. And two Australians. Was it Heath Ledger? Or was it that guy from American Pie? Please confirm. Because I don't know. I feel that, you know what, I'm going to have a look now. You've got me intrigued. I do this. When it comes to movies, because I like to be right. You'll get this with me. I was close to my 4-0 prediction. Yeah, it was really close, to be fair. Paris Saint-Germain have won. So, the Patriot. It was Heath Ledger, fun fact. I got it right. So, in that film, America got saved by two Australians. Yeah, amazing. Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger saved America in The Patriot. Happy Thanksgiving, folks. Mel Gibson did really well because he were also with Braveheart, and he tried to beat the Brits again. I really feel that Mel Gibson's got a problem with British people. It's just, or English in particular. It's just throwing that thought out there. Sweet, enjoyed what I was here for. Yeah, I'm not wrapping up just yet. We'll stay around for a little bit longer, William. But yeah, it's awesome having your presence in the chat. It's always good to hear from you. Like our little club. Honoured to be, yeah, it's a proper little club. I love these kind of streams. I wouldn't change this. Yeah, I always like to invite new people if possible, but you know, momentum and all that lot. Come in for a few seconds, see how good it is, and get the kind of vibe that I put out there. So, Patrick O'Neill, shout out to you, my friend. What a huge win for us, bud. I'm over the moon. Yeah, absolutely ecstatic, mate. Yeah, really good. The watch along really went well as well. As you can see, 3-0. Very impressed. Did think that Burnley could have scored a couple of times. But yeah, I'm stoked. We just need to keep this momentum into Sunday now and get the job done against Crystal Palace. We've now got 4 goals difference between us and Leicester. So yeah, it's looking really good. Yes, we celebrate Thanksgiving for several reasons. Some historically accurate, some not. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. We've not really been there. I mean, I don't really know my American history that well. Don't really know my British Empire history either. I just know we were wankers back then. We wanted the world, and we nearly bloody got it. Look at the Commonwealth. And look how much we've had to pay back the Commonwealth now. Yeah, the Commonwealth is just not the same. When we had to give like Hong Kong back to the people. Hey, say hello, and hello, Patrick. Mel Gibson is Lethal Weapon. He takes a real man with guts to help someone get off an exploding toilet. Fair play. Could say he was Mad Max about it. Okay. Sorry I wasn't around for the stream. I was watching the game on TV. Snap, buddy. This is what all I'm doing. I've got the laptop in front of me and the TV screen just behind the laptop. So basically it's just watching a good old game of football with my buddies, with my friends. And just having a good old talk about wrestling as well, and exploding toilets and other stuff. William giving a pie a good time, basically. No pie is safe with William Ency's around. Could have easily have been 4-3, yep. We are still wankers. Yeah, but we're not controlling wankers now. We're more the helpful wankers. We help America in their time of need. Look at golf. They're nicking us oil. Can you help us? Okay, we'll come. Yeah, we took all the refugees in. Yeah, ever and more about the basic extension of heritage and the cultures of being shared between two peoples. I like to think initially the pilgrims had good intentions and the natives helped out of love. Yeah. It's strange. Like I say, us Brits are not really versed in American culture. It's really hard to say what actually went off. Do you know what I mean? It's very sketchy, if I'm being all honest. It's yet again, it's like you watch Pearl Harbor and did that really happen that way? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's based off a movie. Did Titanic happen that way? Was there an old woman with a stone what she threw in the water at the end? Bloody worst bit about that film is the old woman, if I'm being honest. The actual tragedy of everybody dying on the boat. and Rose not letting Jack on that boat, that door, when there was plenty of room for two. I was like, no, Jack, you freeze to death, Jack. You're not getting on this door with me. You can start off. If it was true love, she'd have died with him. Selfish bitch. Dave in real life ruins Titanic. Come to Dave's real life movie channel where he destroys popular movies. Should do that, shouldn't I? I'd blame the greed and hate on the French. Oh yeah, God. If in doubt, William, anybody, blame the French. Every time we swear, we go, no, pardon my French. Interviewing Nat Phillips. The fans are cheering. Just loving the fact that Burnley, this is the last Burnley home game, so the fans have been pretty vocal. Yeah, by the way, that pic on the window has an entirely new mode with me around. The pic on the window has an entirely new mode with me around. Pic on the window. What, above the chat? Is that what you're talking about? The Lion, the Premier League. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. The sun never sets on the British Empire, or so they say. Is that the saying? It's amazing when you look back at stuff like that, the British Empire. You've seen us. We're small. We're a pinprick of a country. How were we allowed to be that dominant? I mean, you talk about the Roman Empire, you talk about Vikings, and then you talk about the British Empire. We did more damage. We were ruthless. We just took what we wanted, and we didn't really care. So, yeah, I'm glad in a way that things didn't go our way, because we were arseholes. Dave in real light, the light and the dark background looks awesome. Oh yeah, there's a light beam right above my laptop, so it's proper shining on my face, and there's no light at the back, so it just looks like a void behind the back of me. Yeah, I can't really do it. I mean, usually from at the back of the room I have the toys, the figures, but it's like I'm in the middle of my living room right now. Settee is literally in touching distance. But yeah, it's not comfortable on the settee when you've got a laptop and you've got all the setup and stuff. So yeah, it does look good though. The light helps, and then you've got the TV light as well, just past the laptop, so that's shining onto me as well. So it's all good. It's all good. You get to see my lovely face. Historically, drama was popular. Dramas were popular in the 90s. No idea why. Dramas. Historical dramas, you mean? Yeah. We got Downton Abbey here. Got something called The Midwives. I can't stand period dramas. I just hate them. Everybody goes on about Pinky Blinders. That's a period drama, and I watched one episode and couldn't get into it, even though I've heard many a time how good it is. But for some reason, ever got to me. Never really raised my eyebrows. Right, final thoughts, guys, because I am going to wrap this stream up. Game has ended. I'm a happy bunny. Need to go and rest now before AEW. Get some crumpets and have a cup of tea. I'm lying about the cup of tea, but I'm not lying about the crumpets. Yeah, I've never watched Titanic. Never will. For the record, I think a true love story could involve self-sacrifice. Yeah, they both should have died. They should have both died. Come on. It's like watching your loved one die in front of your eyes when you could well, I could die with them. It wasn't true love. It wasn't true love. Stood there at the end when she throws that bumping diamond thing into the water. Run up behind her and push her in. Don't watch any of that shit. You do right. You do right, James. I'm a big, massive film fan, so I kind of have to, even though I still haven't sat through Green Mile. I've fallen asleep every time. AEW should be good tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know what? The fans ruin that show. You know, these hardcore flipping AEW morons. They ruin it. Meltzer ruins it. Flipping Alvarez ruins it. Bugger off. Let us fans enjoy wrestling. That's what I want. Stop criticising WWE when the product that you love is just as bad. Just saying. Anybody remember Rod Stewart? If you think I'm sexy and you know, come on and let me know. Yeah, Rod Stewart, legend. We are sailing. True love is held in a man's arms, fist, in a man's fist, and on a woman's finger. My mother told me that when I asked about birds and the bees. Okay. I'd rather watch Only Fools and Horses and Faulty Towers. That's such a British thing to say, isn't it? Isn't that's the British answer? Yeah, I'd rather watch Faulty Towers and Monty Python's Flying Circus and Only Fools and Horses. Oh, and why not Steptoe and Son? Why not throw in the British tropes? Fair play. Oh, Only Fools and Horses. Pray to the God. It was flipping awesome. David Jason, also. The Touch of Frost was filmed. Some parts of it was filmed here in Castleford. But Denton was basically a fictional town roughly based on Castleford. Facts, my hometown was in Touch of Frost. If I was Jack, I would have pulled that bitch down with me. Well, she should have died with him. It's simple. They only kept the story was only for her to be that old fart at the end and at the beginning of the film. That was the only reason why she survived. The heart of the ocean. The worst bits of that fucking movie. I was the only black guy in my neighbourhood when I was dancing to that song. Do you know any black guy in that neighbourhood when you were dancing to that song? Wow, dude, that's impressive actually. Fair play to you for doing that. Hello, and Dad's Army. Oh, the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. Good evening. Evening. That policeman what couldn't speak French, and he was just like making words up. The bed knobs, Rene, the bed knobs are flashing. Good old British humour. Alright guys, I am wrapping it up now. I'm calling it a night. I'm pretty tired. The game of football was awesome. You guys are great. Thank you for joining this stream. There's going to be more streams like this in the future. I don't know when the next football one will be, but I will be back a week of Sunday for another dressed down Sunday stream where we just talk crap as usual. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are. Hope David Hall you get better from your injuries soon. I hope this doesn't stop you from going out and living a normal life, buddy. William Menzies, just put the pies down, mate. Put the pies down. James, you still keep being a legend. Ever, shout out to you. Hope everything goes okay on Friday. See you later in the streams, everybody. Good night, and thank you for watching. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until the next time, I need a pee. Bye for now.